Hey, what is up, guys? I appreciate you guys showing back up to my channel once again. I know I was supposed to get a microphone, but I just haven't gotten the opportunity to do it, so I apologize. Now, let's just get straight into this topic of the day today, and the topic is these Solana NFTs are going to blow up on OpenSea, okay? And I'm going to give my reasons why. Now, there's tons of projects on Solana, but there's a couple that I think that once they transfer over to OpenSea, a lot of that market, a lot of those people are going to jump on projects like this. At least this is the way I feel, okay? So let's just jump right into it. These Solanas will blow up on OpenSea. Alright, so here's my scoring system, how I'm gonna kind of grade this whole deal, so you guys have somewhat of an idea on how I'm justifying this whole thing. Hopefully you guys aren't here for the production quality, but you're here for the logic and the reasoning. Anyways, here we go. I'm gonna pull up the first project here, which is Steppen. Okay, now Steppen's been around for a while. If you guys know anything about Solana NFTs, this guy came out probably around December, January, and so it's been around for a while. It's gone up and down. Currently it's at 11.10 Sol, and that's up, I believe, from yesterday, which is at 9. So I think that kind of rumbling and that kind of idea of what I'm talking about is kind of the feeling and the sentiment in the market currently. So the first thing is the art. Okay, well, this project really isn't about the art. All right, now it is what it is. I mean, there's probably 4 sneakers, I believe. And if we're going to do this and based on trading on rarities and stuff like that, then this isn't the project for you. Okay, this is more of a long-term utility project. All right, so for the art, you can't really kill them for it because it doesn't make sense to make a bunch of art with these shoes. So I'm just going to give them a 7, just because the art really isn't there at all. But we're looking more for the utility here. All right, so if you look at these sneakers, you can purchase one of these NFTs, and there's 4 different kinds. There's the walker, the jogger, the runner, and the trainer, and each one of these is based on the way you kind of exercise. So if you are an athletic person, or if you like to exercise, this is a great project for you because you could actually earn to exercise. All right, so you can buy one of these sneakers, okay, and then you're going to download their app, which is in both app stores, in the Google Play and Apple Play stores. And basically you're going to get paid based on the distance that you are going to be traveling day by day, okay? And you get paid in GST tokens, and these apps shows all of the statistics, and basically the more attributes that your shoe has, the more you're going to be able to accumulate of GST, which stands for Green Satoshi Token, I believe. And it's awesome because there are people that are actually making money, because if you look at the token right now, I believe if you go, yeah, so it dropped a little bit from this morning. It's at 414, but right now it's at 385. So you can legitimately earn money, and there's actually a swapping, I believe on their website, or I forget where, they have a swapping utility. Here it is, where you could actually trade out your GST for USDC, which is pretty awesome and convenient. Okay, so it says here you can download for every one of your devices right there. So that's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna say for utility, these guys are knocking it out of the park. I'm gonna give them a 10. And then if you want to look at the roadmap, let's see here. We've got one back. I don't know if I have it saved. No. Okay. So if I go over here to their main website, you should be able to find the roadmap real easily. And we're not there. So here's the roadmap here. So we're already down here in Q1, but there's still a lot of things that they're trying to accomplish here. There's a rental system right here. This is what I really wanted to highlight, which is pretty awesome. So if there's somebody else that wanted to, say you had multiple NFTs and somebody wanted to get a hold of one, they could actually rent it from you and accumulate GST by downloading the app themselves and then using the app and in conjunction with the NFT, and they could actually earn GST off of your NFT that they're renting off of you, which is kind of crazy. So I would like to know a little bit more about that and the way that it works when it does come out. So that's something to look forward to if you are an owner of one of these NFTs. Okay, and then so let's see here. So the roadmap, I mean, they got a killer roadmap, so I got to give them a 10 on that. All right, let's look at their actual leadership here. Now, if you go to the team, did I save that? Nope. So if you want to look at the team, they are all fully doxed. I mean, pictures and all. I mean, and then the one standout here, I believe, is this guy right here, Scott Dunlap. He was a VP at Adidas. Okay, so he's basically giving him all the advice. I mean, they got a strong team. If you want to go through each one of their LinkedIns, they're proudly displayed. And so their team going forward, if you want to bank on a project just based on the founders alone, these guys are rock stars, and I believe this project's going to do big things on OpenSea. So, you know, I would grab it. They're under $1,000 right now, I believe. And so, you know, do your thing. Do what you gotta do, all right, as the money man would say. Okay, so moving on to their Twitter. All right, so I mean, 142,000 people following them right now. If you look at their activity level, I mean, let's see, retweeting this last tweet, 1,800 people retweeted, over 2,000 people liked it. People are making comments. I mean, it is active. So this is a very strong community. I mean, more follows than most. I would say 99% of Solana projects. So their docs, I'm giving them 10 for that. The quality of the founders, 10. Following size, easily a 10. The engagement, I just saw you. I showed you the tweets. Very, very engaged. Why do I have that twice? Oops. Okay, and then we have their Alexa ranking, which if you look at their Alexa ranking, I believe, okay, so anything under 6 figures is considered amazing. I mean, there's a lot of traffic going to your website, okay? So 5 figures is always a 10 for me. That means that they're getting a lot of hits on their website. And not only that, let me show you a couple other stats that I look at on Alexa. I mean, if you look at the spread here and the distribution of the way that people are looking for this project, they're looking on Google, they're looking on CoinMarketCap, Binance, Twitter, YouTube. I mean, people are searching for these guys. I mean, it's pretty spread out. And I think, you know, when there's just, sometimes there'll just be one source where people just go into their Twitter, but no, these are pretty popular searching tools. And so that is a very high score for me on the Alexa rank. And then last would be the Google rankings, which, whoops, that's our next. So Google Trends right now, if you look at the project, it is taking off, meaning this is the search results from people searching on Google. So it is taking off, which means that, I mean, if you're gonna buy this thing, I think this thing's gonna be like a DeGod. It's gonna get up there in the 80s, you know, as far as worth. It's gonna be one of these blue chip projects. Okay, now my computer's stuck. Okay, so I'm gonna give them a 10 on that. And so overall, their score is going to be, man, I thought I had 10 categories in here. It looks like I only have 9. So out of 90, so this is an 87 out of 90, which, what is that? That's an A, at least, okay. A, boom. Okay, so these guys got a 87 out of 90. Okay, so I think that's excellent. I think these guys are gonna rock it. I think you guys, I wish I wouldn't have sold mine when I was at 5 Sol, kind of kicking myself, but I may jump back in there and grab another one. All right, next project. Let's move on. Let's go to a clear one here. And let's look at the next project. So the next project I want to talk about is Lux. All right, now Lux is more of a metaverse play. Again, the art, not here for the art, okay? Because there's really not much to talk about there. So again, I can't dox them for that because that's not what this project is about. So I'm just gonna, I want to be fair to them, and I'm gonna give them a 7 on that utility. Now, if we go back and we look at what these guys' light paper has in it, if you look a little closer, you look at the real estate utility. Where we go? Okay, so you're going to be able to build into this metaverse, all right? And I believe it's all sold out at the moment. And so you can build a home, you can customize your residence, you can have club access to relax and socialize with other real estate owners. You can stake your Lux, and you can stake your actual NFT and earn Lux passively while you're hanging around at home. And then you can actually rent your locations, and like I just said, you can stake your Lux, etc., etc. There's also going to be entertainment that is going to be happening in their metaverse, and so you're going to have priority access. You're going to be able to stay and earn. So if you're hanging out, you can earn Lux while you are rocking out at the concert. There's all kinds of utility going on here, guys. This is one of the higher utility metaverse plays on Solana, if you ask me. So we're gonna give it a 10 on that. Following size for these guys, nothing to brag about. I believe they're only around like 20,000 here, so it's not the greatest in the whole wide world, but you can't kill them for that. But the following size is not that great. They've been around for a long time, so I'm gonna give them a 7 on the following engagement. Same thing. It's kind of sad. I don't know why. I feel like this project should be a lot more hyped up. It's probably because there's a lot of projects that come out, but they got 300 to 215. Nothing super crazy. Let's see if I look. I believe this is Social Blade. Oh, okay. This is also their Discord. 21,000. Nothing to brag about. Let's see here. Social Blade. If you look at their Social Blade and kind of look at what they're grading, their social following and the quality and engagement and just the overall hype, it kind of died down a little bit. All right, from its peak, but I think that this thing's gonna pick up again. It's down 84%. They're giving them a B- overall, so I'm gonna be fair and I'm gonna give them a B- as well. So what's a B-? Like an 80. So we'll give them an 8. Roadmap. Okay, so if we go back over here and we look at their roadmap, okay, so they've completed all of these things right here. Series 2 is in project, so they're gonna launch utility token IDO is still coming. Apparently they're gonna have a play to earn game. I'm not sure. They were saying they're gonna have an arcade inside of their metaverse. Brand collaborations. I mean, there's plenty of stuff still coming. And I think these guys have a strong enough team that they're going to actually follow through with what they're talking about. So utility, I'm gonna give them a 10. And then are they doxed? Yes, they are doxed. So if you go back to their website, you will see they have quite a team here. They do leave all of their links. If you look at the team, all their links are here. All the Discords links are there. And then they've worked with entities like IBM, McDonald's, Postcards, Lottery, Easy, Fair. So they have some pretty big clients that they work with in the past. And these are some of the things they specialize in as far as the team goes. And so they're pretty strong when it comes to VR, holograms, 3D animation, that kind of stuff, 3D architecture. So pretty strong team if you're going to talk about a metaverse real estate play. And so for that, I'm going to give them a 10. Project quality for their founders is also a 10. Alexa ranking. If I go over to their Alexa ranking, which I believe is over here, or not. Okay, Alexa ranking. So they're in the 6-figure mark, which is not as good as the last project I was talking about, but it's not in the millions. So I'm gonna give them a 7 for that. And then I don't know why I don't have Google Trends here. Did not copy that correctly. So Google Trends, let's see where they're at for Google Trends. Let's see. So they did have a spike here. Looks like in January when they came out, and then they came out, I believe, with their second part of the roadmap right here. But I think once they come out with their tokening and the staking here coming up real soon, you're gonna see a spike pop up. So I think this is a sneak play. A great project overall. Well, let's just see. Google Trends wasn't that great, so I'm gonna give them a 6. And this time, all right. So let's try and add this up in my head. If you saw the last video, I suck at adding apparently. So let's just do this real quick. So this would be 14, 24, 24, 34. 44, 54, 54, 63, and this is 63 plus 8 would be 81. So 81 out of 90, what is that, like a B? Right, so 81 out of 90, we'll give them a B. And I'm gonna have a lot cooler platform someday soon. This is kind of rudimentary. It's gritty, it's rustic, it's crappy microphone, low production quality, but you just found out which of these Solana NFTs are gonna blow up on Solana. Okay, so last one, just real quick, I'm not even gonna grade this one, just kind of a bonus, just based on the art alone. I gotta point out I'm not even gonna say it for the YouTube, but COC, this is one of these art projects that I think just based on the art, there's really no utility. They have a strong community. This is gonna be like lore. This is gonna have its own cult following. I believe just based on the art alone, and the strong community and just the overall vibe is pretty strong. So I think you guys would like this project. I wish I would have really bought in when it was at mint price, but I just didn't see any. The project was doxed, the founders were doxed, the project had no utility. I thought it was for sure a rug pull, but apparently I was wrong. So, but I don't gamble that hard on these things. I make sure to do all my homework, and if something's missing, then I don't FOMO in. But this is probably one, I think at this point, that I would say is a solid project that probably will continue to take off, especially when it gets on OpenSea. Alright guys, so please subscribe to my channel. Please like my videos. I'm just getting started. I'm brand new, so sorry about the crappy. At least I don't have the watermark this time around. Okay, so next time I'll have my mic set up hopefully, and we'll chip away at this. All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate it for showing up. Take care.